What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang targets Derek Chisora and Joe Joyce. He states, "We are inching closer to a world title." Mr. Zhang's advisor, Derek Chisora, quote, "Derek Chisora is the name that I like. Joe Joyce is also a fight that we would love. Let me say it like this. There is no name that we're looking to avoid." Of course, Zhang would risk his perfect record against the British heavyweight in the UK for the right opportunity, and his names are Derek Chisora and Joe Joyce. Undefeated Chinese contender Zhang aims to extend his record to 23-0 against Jerry Forrest on Saturday in Miami on the undercard to Saul Canelo Alvarez's world title fight with Avi Yildirim. His advisor says we're looking for a big name, a step up, and that's what we want. So we want a name that will draw more attention to Zhang because he doesn't yet have a big name on his resume. Chisora is the name that I like. Joyce is also a fight that we would love. Let me say it like this. Of course, these are the big fights that we want. There are more passionate boxing fans in the UK, including among the Chinese community, he says. Boxers, golfers, or other athletes are global these days, so we would definitely look at the UK. So, Zhang is looking at the UK for a possible penetration, all right? And what do I say to that? I think it's a great idea. You know, I've seen Zhang box. I know he's a sound puncher. You know, I've seen him in undercards before, and he looks like he could be a very positive force in the heavyweight division. Would he beat everybody? I'm not so sure of, but this is the right direction. It's the right direction for two reasons. For one, I think that's a great step up. Chisora or Joe Joyce. Let's be realistic. It's going to be Derek Chisora. Why? Because Joe Joyce is on an opportunity of a lifetime with taking on the person that beat him in the amateurs. And his name is Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. Okay, so that's that. For two, the UK is the right step to go. And there is a lot of Asian, or should I say in this case, Chinese, there's a pretty good Chinese community in the UK. So they would support that as well. Okay, they supported Manny Pacquiao when he went to Macau. All right, so that should let you know on what they would do for someone directly from China. Okay, now the UK, the fans are known. If you beat one of those guys and those guys are known, you become one of those guys sometimes, right? Because not always a guarantee the guy that is the known guy gets beat by a guy that will be known. However, Zhang is a 23-0 fighter. He has been marketed right, and I think this is the next step. Now, preferably, I would love to see him versus Joe Joyce. I think the styles would match up great. I think it would be one hell of a fight. Then we'll see someone like Zhang and what his resistance is against the almighty juggernaut. So, I think it's good. Now, if as far as putting your record on the line, as this states, I never agree with that. The O has to go all the time. If you think it's going to go, then it needs to go. You need to put it on the line each and every time you get into the ring, not just because you feel it's time to put it on the line. Okay, you need to challenge yourself so you know each and every time you're going to give it your all because you know there's a risk of it leaving. That's why you give it your best, Counterpunch. But as far as Zhang goes, yes, he is a guy that I've seen before. He is another dark wild card in this whole saga because we haven't seen him do what we're supposed to do. And a lot of times these days, a lot of guys want something for nothing. At least he's willing to take steps. At least he's not calling out Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua, or these guys, because those guys, or even Dillian White or Andy Ruiz, because those guys are on another level. Okay, there's levels to this, and I'm glad they're taking the appropriate steps to get on a certain level. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Zhang calling out Joe Joyce and Derek Chisora. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.